The 2025 Nike NFL Rivalries jerseys have officially dropped, and I am so excited to be reviewing these. Throughout the season, we're going to look at all 8 teams that are going to be getting the new uniforms. For all our Rivalries jersey reviews, we're going to be looking at the limited jersey. These will have a lot more detailing than the replica game jerseys and will be a much better bang for your buck. In our first episode of the series, we talked about the Seattle Seahawks. And in this episode, we're moving on to the Arizona Cardinals. I'm not gonna lie guys, when I first saw the teaser trailer, this was easily one of my favorites. But now that I've gotten the jersey in hand, am I still a fan? Let's find out. We'll look at pricing, quality and features, sizing, and any other thoughts that might be important. If you haven't checked it out already, be sure to check out my full breakdown video where I give my first impression on all 8 teams. And with all that out of the way, cue the bumper.
Hey, who's got it better than us?
And here we go, guys. We got the 2025 Arizona Cardinals Rivalries jersey. These are going to retail for $190, but Fanatics often does run sales, so you might be able to find these at a discount. Let's take a closer look at some of the other details. At the base of the collar, we've got this chrome textured NFL shield sewn over a ventilation panel. Inside the collar, we've got the sizing information as well as the country of origin. On the inside of the collar, we've got this Lone Star, and what's really cool is the subtle coloring around the star, and all this is going to be sublimated. The sandstorm coloring is easily one of the most unique features about this jersey. Not only is the entire jersey this dull sand-like color, but throughout the jersey there's also specks scattered all over the place. The Nike swoosh is going to be embroidered. The sleeve patches are easily going to be one of the coolest features about the jersey. I can't decide what I like more, these patches or the sandstorm design. The patches are made of the same ChromaFlex materials that you see on the newer Super Bowl jerseys. You can bend it, fold it, and it's going to retain its shape. What else is really cool is in the background you've got these dull red and brown colors, but for the stars and these rays that go outward, it's going to be in the shiny chrome copper tone. I really like this, guys. This is a really nice patch. These new rivalry jerseys are modeled after Nike's Vapor Fuse template. So there's going to be a chevron here that separates the upper shoulders from the rest of the body, as well as additional paneling down the sides. The Arizona word logo across the chest is going to be embroidered, and this is sewn on very nicely. Of course, they did have other numbers, but when I saw Pat Tillman's number 40, I had to jump on this one right away. Rest in peace, Pat, and thank you for your service. The numbers are going to be two-tone. So for the base layer, we've got this dark red color, and for the border, we've got this copper color. One of the biggest complaints of the new limited jerseys is the removal of the stitching around the numbers. It looks like for at least the Rivalries jerseys, we got the stitching back. I did notice one difference between the retail and the team issue jerseys. For the team issue jerseys, that second copper layer is actually a second layer of twill that's sewn on, but for the retail jerseys, they just screen printed this on. Still, the material feels pretty sturdy, and if you take care of it, it should hold up in the wash. And remember guys, to prolong the life of your jersey, flip it inside out before throwing it into the washer, use a cold water setting, and put it on a gentle cycle. And just remember, hang drying is going to be infinitely better than throwing your jersey in the dryer. Quick announcement guys, we're working hard to create quality content for all the major sports leagues and really aspire to be the de facto resource for all things related to sports jerseys. Consider supporting our channel by running the triple option, subscribing, liking, and commenting on today's video. And if you guys want to see some other cool videos, definitely check out one of these. All right, back to the show. Here's a quick look at the jock tag. 100% polyester and made in Honduras. On the upper back, we've got the Arizona Cardinals logo, and this is going to be the same ChromaFlex material as the sleeve patches. Right beneath that, we've got Tillman's name sewn across this nameplate. And here's a look at the back numbers. These are going to be a bit bigger in size compared to the front numbers, but the detailing is going to be the same. And moving further down, Here's a look at the various panels that separate the jersey. Here's the entire back of the jersey, all in one shot. And one more time for the audience. Here's the front of the jersey. As far as sizing goes, this jersey is a size medium and it's going to measure roughly 22 inches pit to pit. From top to bottom, the jersey is going to measure roughly 28 inches. And from the end of the sleeve to the neckline, it's going to measure right around 15 inches. Now I'm about 5 foot 8 inches and 175 pounds. Typically I wear a size medium shirt. And for jerseys, I try to stick with my shirt sizing regardless of whether or not I'm layering it, because more often than not, I find the look to be better when I stick true to size. If you like your jerseys to fit looser when you've got a hoodie, go a size up. And there we go, guys. It's a quick look at the Arizona Cardinals 2025 Rivalries Jersey. I would love to hear your thoughts. Like I said in the intro, when I first saw the press release, this was easily one of my favorite jerseys of the new set. While I don't straight up hate it, I do feel a little bit more lukewarm after I've gotten the jersey in hand. I think part of it might be the cut itself. Team issue jerseys will usually have shorter sleeves and those will look cleaner. The sleeves are kind of long here, and with the speckled design all throughout, it does look a tad bit dirtier. Also, I'm still trying to figure out how to pair this jersey. The team issue jersey is easy because the helmet and the pants all have a similar color scheme. But as a fan, I'm still trying to figure out what color pants or shorts go best with this particular color. The speckled design looks really cool in photos, but I think it's a little bit less desirable in person. All that being said though, this is far from being my least favorite jerseys of the set. I got all these jerseys in a bulk shipment, so having looked at all of them simultaneously, I can already tell which ones are going to rank towards the bottom of my list. But that'll do it for this video, guys. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and turn on notifications for all the latest updates. Alright, we'll see you in the next one.